Today I'm doing a tag. It's the throwback tag by jennxpenn, who is a fellow YouTuber. Duh. Alright, first question. What year were you born in? I was born on April 16th of 1997. Yep, I'm 16. Do you have any pictures of yourself when you were younger? Yes, I have quite a few. There's this one, and this one, and this one's with my older brother. It looks like we're getting along fine. Yeah, no, he's holding me down, and we weren't getting along well. No. No. What TV shows did you watch when you were growing up? What didn't I watch? I watch TV all the time. Everything on Cartoon Network, everything on Disney Channel, everything on Nickelodeon. Does anybody remember? This is on Cartoon Network. It came on at like 10 o'clock at night, and I thought I was such a badass staying up to 10 o'clock when I was supposed to be asleep to watch Freakazoid. I don't remember what it was about, but it was about this blue guy who had jet black hair, and he was really crazy, and I think he was a fugitive or something, but I was in love with that show. No one remembers it though, so I feel like an idiot. Yeah. What did you want to be when you grew up, and do you still want to be that? I wanted to be a lawyer. I don't know why. I was a crazy little kid, and no, there is too many politics. I don't want to be a lawyer. Question 6. Show a video of when you were younger. I don't have any. What were your favorite toys to play with? Hot Wheels. My brother's Hot Wheels. And of course the Barbies and stuff. Skip It. I had to skip it. Finally. Like, I think it was 2001 when I finally got one. Yeah, it was right after 9/11. It was October. And I'd been begging my mom for a Skip It for like 5 years. Okay, I wasn't even 5 years old then yet. Yeah, I was. Yeah, I think I was. But I'd been wanting one for so long, and I finally got it, and I was so excited. Like, so excited. What's the most embarrassing thing that you can remember doing? In 4th grade, I was so infatuated with this guy, Ivan, and I wrote a letter to him, a love letter, saying, "You're so cute," and stuff like that. I still have the letter, because he gave it back. But I gave it to my best friend to give to him, and I didn't think she was going to do it, and she did, and he laughed. He read it out loud and laughed, and yeah, I was known as the creepy girl from then on. Read something you wrote when you were in kindergarten. Despite the fact that my parents keep everything, I don't have anything from when I was in elementary school accessible, because we've moved 400 miles away, and things are still in boxes, and things are still in the old house, and yeah. 3 songs you listened to as a child. Let me get to Spotify. This is the Bow Wow version.
Like a crush, but it doesn't mean that I'm serious. 'Cause to lose all my senses, that is just so stupid, baby. Oh, baby, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mambo number 5. liquor store around the corner. The boys say they want some gin and juice, but I really don't wanna be a buzz like I had last week. I must stay deep, cause talk is cheap. I like
that awkward moment when you realize what songs are about that you sang when you were little. What is one funny thing you dressed up as for Halloween when you were younger? Well, I didn't dress up as funny things. I was a clown at one point. That was a total oxymoron. But I was princesses. I dressed up as princesses. I was a witch a lot. Like, I dressed up as a witch. That was, like, the easiest costume. So I was a witch but I was Cinderella. And I was blonde, and my mom made my costume, and I was so happy. I was just like, ah! Tell a story of something you remember that a funny story that happened when you were younger. Well, me and my older brother, we didn't get along, but he's 3.5 years older than me, and he got these, he had these coloring books, and they were, like, realistic animal coloring books. So I was little, and I had the intention that I was going to color in them, whether he wanted me to or not. And I snuck into his room and tore out pages and colored with my bright colored crayons in his realistic animal coloring book. And I got in so much trouble, and I don't regret it. Is there anything you've kept from when you were younger? Yeah. My teddy bear. His name is Mr. Fuzz, and most recently, he's lost an eye. And he's a pirate now. Arrgh. I've had him since I was little, like really little. And there's a funny story that'll go with that soon, at some point. And I just got a ponytail holder, and it snapped. Like, it's brand new and it snapped. What was something weird you used to do as a child? I slept weird. And I would cry if I wasn't with my mother. Like, my oldest brother, who's 12 years older than me, and my mother, I would cry if I wasn't with them. And, yeah. And I didn't really, like, sleep over at anybody's houses. I guess that's weird, because, I don't know. I guess it's weird. But I was, like, I didn't stay over at someone's house until I was, like, 4th grade. 3rd, 4th grade. And it was because I had to, because my parents couldn't give me a babysitter, so. What's the scariest thing you remember that happened to you when you were younger? I was between the ages of 3 and 4, and we had this really big metal bunk bed. And I was really little, so there's 2 versions of the story, and the version I'm telling you is the true one. We were arguing. No, we were playing, me and my brother and sister, and my mom had told us to go to bed. So we ran towards my sister turns off the lights, and I bear run. Ran to the bed and smashed my face into the bunk bed. And I have a scar somewhere on here. There's a scar. It required 4 stitches, and I was terrified because I hate the ER so much. I was awake for the entire thing. How is the world different from how it was like when you were younger? Well, for instance, there's technology. Because we didn't really have a TV until I was 3 or 4. Till I was 4. We didn't really have a TV that I could watch cartoons on. So I was usually watching soap operas. And now everything's changed. Like, have you watched soap operas now? So weird. But this is video number 1 of the few I'm going to upload today. So, yeah, enjoy. Kisses.